Hi everyone, this is Emmy. Today I'm going to show you how you can make these cute slippers. You can just use up old scraps of yarn. So let's get started. I'm going to work with a size 6.5mm crochet hook and 2 strands of worsted weight yarn. And now you're going to single crochet in the second stitch from the hook and in each stitch of the chain. Like that. And you're going to make a single crochet down every stitch of the chain. At the end of the row, you're going to chain 1 and turn, single crochet in every stitch across the row. Like that, you're going to single crochet in every stitch across the row. And now for the remainder of this pattern, that's what you're going to do for every row. Chain 1 and turn, single crochet in each stitch across the row. Now I'm going to reduce for the last row of stitches because that's going to be the toe end of the slipper. And I've just changed colors of yarn so that you can see. You could just use up yarn scraps. So I'm going to chain 1 and I'm going to turn and I'm going to skip every second stitch across the row. I'm going to skip this stitch and I'm going to single crochet in this stitch. Skip, single crochet. Skip, single crochet. So you're going to repeat that all the way across the row. Okay, so I've worked across the row, skipping every second stitch, and I'm going to repeat that. I'm going to chain 1 and turn, skip every second stitch across the row, and single crochet in every second stitch. Skip, single crochet. Skip, single crochet. Skip, single crochet. Okay, so that's the toe end of the slipper. Now fasten off with a long yarn end. Now we're going to fold the slipper in half like this, and we're going to weave the yarn through the end, and then we're going to sew up to halfway across the top of the slipper. Okay, I've passed the yarn end into a needle, and I'm just going to weave it through the last row of stitches like that. Attach and pull very hard to close the toe end of the slipper up. And just take a couple of stitches to secure it. Take the top of the slipper and hold it together, and I'm going to sew all the way across. Like that. And if you don't want the pink yarn to show across here, you could use the yarn end from this to sew up the turquoise. Pass the needle in from under the stitch, and I'm going to continue that across the row so that the pink stitches won't show so much. Like that. And I'm just going to weave this yarn end into the finished work. I'm going to go into one direction, and then I'm going to come back in the other direction. And now I can cut the end of that yarn off. So now I'm just going to sew up the back heel section. Okay, so now the slipper is closed up. Or you could just add a flower to the front and use it as this type of slipper, but I'm going to go ahead and make this into the boot slipper. Attach the yarn in any stitch at the heel end of the slipper. Chain 2, and I'm going to double crochet in each stitch all around the opening of the slipper. I'm going to work all around the opening, and then I'm going to slip stitch to join. Okay, I've worked all the way around, and at the end of the row I'm going to slip stitch to join, and I'm going to chain 2, and turn. And I always turn so that my stitches don't take on a twisted look. And I'm going to double crochet in each stitch across the row. Like that. And I'm going to go all the way around, and then when I reach the end of the row, I'm going to slip stitch to join. And I'm going to do that for 4 rows. Okay, I have made 4 rows of double crochets. Fasten off and weave the yarn end into the finished work. Weave all of these yarn ends into the finished work as well. Okay, so there's how the slipper looks at this stage. Okay, I've passed a shoelace through the second row of double crochet stitches. And you don't need this, it's just to make it look cute. Or you could just crochet a chain cord and pass that through. To make the flower, chain 5. Slip stitch to join and form a ring. Chain 5. Single crochet in the ring. So that's one of the petals. You're going to repeat that for 5 more times. So chain 5, single crochet in the ring, chain 5, single crochet in the ring. Like that. So you're going to do 3 more of these. For the last loop, you're going to chain 5 and then just slip stitch to join in the base of the very first one and fasten off. Tie the 2 yarn ends into a square knot. Make another layer in another color, and for this one I chained 5, slip stitch to join, and then for each petal I chained 8 so that it would be larger, and then you just sew a button in the center like that. And I attach the flower to the side of the slipper. Now you can wear the cuffs rolled down or up. And there you have a cute little finished slipper made with little bits of this and that, just any yarn you have around the house, leftovers from previous projects.